across. Run across. Oh my gosh. Alright everyone, so all of this stuff here, so from there to there, and these 4 bags of soil I got on Amazon from a brand called Bugs and Bits. You can see that logo there. They're also on eBay, and I believe they might be on Etsy as well. These bags of soil are all 6 litres each, which is great, and it's premium, organic. It's got a nice little information label there, which is good and very handy and useful. These 2 tanks, setups, whatever you want to call it, I got on Amazon, but it was a different like brand, company, whatever you want to call it. These green leaf dishes came with the tanks, they came with 1 each. But the other little bits that you see here are bits that I already had and got a while ago. But yeah, and then this was like a set that together sort of thing. It came with soil, substrate stuff, moss, a piece of wood, some cottonbone, some food, some varieties of food, also 2 little dishes, some more food there, which is cool, and some more substrate, and it also came with like a thermostat and a heat mat thing, so this can be like a spare tank, spare setup, whatever you want to call it, or in case of emergencies or anything, which is always useful. And they always put in, with Bugs and Bits, they always put in these like little thank you note things, which is sort of hard to do with one hand. Yeah, this is the Bugs and Bits brand. They specifically do stuff for giant African land snails, and I've ordered from them on eBay and Amazon multiple times before, and I would definitely recommend them. But yeah, so that's really cool, got all this good stuff. So I'm going to split everything evenly between the 2 tanks. So I have 4 packs of substrate that are 6 litres each. So I'm going to put 2 packs of 6 in one and 2 packs of 6 litres in the other. So it'll be like 12 litres of soil in each. Okay, to be fair, I think 1 bag of 6 litres of soil might be okay for this one setup. I have 2 tanks. This one over here nearest to me that I'm in front of is a medium sized one, and then this one here is a large one. What I'm going to do is bring this medium one forward so you guys can kind of see it better. Yeah. Okay, so I'll show you guys a close up in a little bit. I'm just using my hands to like spread out the soil. Okay, so I've used 2 6 litre bags of soil so far, 1 in each. I'm debating if I should add another load to the large tank. Okay, what I might do is just add another 6 litre bag to the large tank, so then the large tank will have a total of 12 litres of soil substrate stuff. Okay guys, so over here I have this box which currently has some moss in it, which is kind of hard for you guys to tell, but because I ordered some moss like not too long ago and it came in like these 2 little plastic bags, but I wanted to take it out of the bags, and I had this like whole idea of mixing the moss with the soil stuff in this box before I put it into the tanks. But anyway, we've got a different route. But yeah, I have this extra moss stuff in here, which I am going to add in to their setups as well. This box with the moss in it, I'm going to clean that out afterwards and just have it back as a normal storage box kind of thing. But I'm going to keep all of my like snail bits in it afterwards. That should be good, really. Okay, right. So I have a bunch of extra soil substrate stuff there, which is great. I can keep that for another time. And then I'm going to get these 2 little bags of soil, not soil, moss. And I'm going to mix it in with the moss that I already have, just so then it's all together. Rather than doing it all like separately or whatever, I'll just put it all together into one thing. All this moss, and it does look like it's all the same moss as well, so that's good. I was going to break it up a bit because it was kind of like chunky and stuck together, which is fair enough because of how it's packaged. I'm just going to like try and break it up a bit so it's not so chunky. It's a bit looser. It is all like fresh, clean moss as well. And this moss it's Forest Floor Sphagnum moss. Hand-picked, fresh, 100% natural. Yeah. And it's like being cleaned and whatever, I think. I would assume. Seems quite clean. Right, what I'm going to do in a minute is just move that over. Right, I'm going to do this smaller tank first. This is the medium one. I'm just going to chuck some moss around in it. Just kind of like randomly. If I move that one up like that. Right. So now I'm just going to go ahead and put a few of their like bits and bobs in the setup. Right, first of all, I'm going to put a plant pot in this back corner. I'm going to give it a bit of a mix round on the top here. Grab some more of this moss to put around. I do have a fair bit of moss going on at the minute, and also still got a load of soil substrate stuff left as well, so I'm not too worried about not having enough soil or moss at the minute, and I can always get more from Amazon or eBay at some point. Right, just gonna get this leaf dish. I'm just going to put it like centrally for now. I'm just thinking. Put that one back that way for the time being, and then I'm going to get this one. Yeah. Come on. Right, I'm going to get these two plant pots. I'm just going to place them in there first before I do any moss or anything. Where's the moss? There's something around this one. Right, now the green leaf dish, I'm going to put fairly centrally in the thing. And then these two little food dish things, one in each corner. Should be pretty good for the minute. Oh yeah. Oh, it's hefty. I'll get these two little pieces of cutaway. I'll put one each. Something like where I'll put it. Okay. I've got these two little plastic dish things. I'll put one in each setup, I think. Or should I save them? I will save them actually for another time. I also have these little patch thermometer things that came with the tanks, so I'm going to see if I can try and stick them on the outside. as even as I can. Oh, there we go, that's one done. Now trying to get one. Shove that into a pile for now. Okay. Right. So I've still got a bunch of moss left, which I will keep for future if or when we need it. Okay guys and girls, so I've had a bit of a tidy up kind of thing. I just kind of reorganised the spare bits and extra bits over there. I just got to put these bits away over there somewhere, but their setups are pretty much sorted, which is really cool. Alright everyone, so I've pretty much put everything away. So this is their setups, which is cool. And then all of their other bits I just put over here. So that's the box of moss, which you can kind of see there. I just put the soil substrate stuff on top. Here I've got their food. I've got some more food in this box. I've got some extra like bowls and like little bits for them. And then this is the spare box slash tank, what I want to call it, with like a spare hide, a piece of like wood bark stuff, an extra food bowl, some like short scoop things, a spare jar, some scoops, and yeah, basically just extra bits and bobs and essential pieces. And obviously spray bottles over here. So I was going to grab one of these spray bottles and spray their setups so it can be like moist and stuff, and to help with humidity and all of that jazz. Okay, right, switch hands. Just give it a bit more of a spritz for all right. Switch hands again. I think that should be fairly alright for now. I might just do a bit of an extra mist just for now, just to make sure sort of thing, because it's new and everything. Okay, that should be good. So, right, the tanks are set up, all their bits and bobs are put away and organised over there. Now I just need to take them out of their old tanks, put them into their new ones, and then clear out and get rid of their old tanks. So right over here, I've got 2 bowls. One which just has like a little food in it, from the oil tanks, and like poop and old soil sort of thing. And the bowl just has like dirty food bowls in it and bits like in the tanks, so it's like all separate and organised. These out today. So I've put my snails in their new tanks. I just haven't put the lids on yet, which I need to do. Right, this is my reticulata snails. We have Gertrude, Marshall and Paisley. This one's Marshall. Then that one's Gertrude, I think, because of her pattern. And then Paisley. I try and tell the difference between their patterns. But yeah, Gertrude, Marshall and Paisley. They seem interested and curious. And then these guys, these are my Fulica snails. So we got Cosmo, who's going into the hide. We have Hansel, he's quite dark bodied. And here we have Gretel, she's white bodied. And then we have Bilbo, he's a runt. But yeah, that's Bilbo. He's a runt, but I didn't know that when I got him. You can sort of see him from that angle as well. Yeah. They just need time to adjust and settle in. I think give them a bit of a spritz. Just so their bodies and shells can have a bit of water and moisture as well. Right everyone, so I've gotten rid of their old tanks or setups, whatever you want to call it, and the soil that was in it. I basically just chucked it out. I haven't put the lids on these tanks yet. These guys are kind of exploring and checking it out and seeing what's going on. I think that was Gertrude and Paisley over there, and then Marshall. And these guys haven't really moved much yet. Cosmo's gone into the hide over there. Bilbo is kind of crawling up there. But then Gretel and Hansel are still just kind of chilling and hiding there. Yeah, these guys are definitely more active and more into exploring. Okay, so I've put the lids back on the tanks. These are like metal mesh lids, if you guys can kind of tell. It's a bit tricky, but you can kind of tell it's like mesh, metal mesh. And the same with this one, because they're both the same type. Yeah, looking good, not too bad. It's a nice refresh and revamp for them. So this one, Gertrude, as I call it, is kind of starting to go up to the lid. That one's going back down. They're just chilling at the bottom. I'll give them some food soonish as well, which is cool. So I'll show you guys when I feed them as well. So my old snail setups slash tanks, whatever you call it, I've just put outside. They're just outside of the front door under the tap, and I've just filled them with water just so I can give them at least a bit of a rinse out and a bit of a clean off sort of thing, and just to soak off anything that's like dry or stuck on sort of thing, just so I can give them at least a bit of a rinse off before I chuck them in the bin and out to the rubbish sort of thing. Yeah, that's that at the minute. So I've left the light on in here at the minute just because I will be coming back in here soon. But yeah, that's my whole snail section. That's my follicas. That's my reticulatus. And I've got their spray bottles there, their food just there, and then the moss and extra soil stuff there, and other extra bits and bobs just there. So everything's organised along there. I can't use heat mats at the minute for their setups just because of electrical problems where I'm living. But I am keeping this room warm with the radiators, well, radiator, and I can have it on like 3 different settings. There's like a daytime setting, a nighttime setting, and then there's a setting called setback. So I'm keeping the room warm so then they can still be warm. And then the reason we spray them, or like spritz them, whatever you want to call it, with the spray bottles, is just to keep it moist in there for them a little bit, and to help with some humidity as well. And yeah, just to help keep their bodies, or foot, because their bodies are technically called a foot, just to keep that kind of moist and wet for them as well. And you know, just all of that jazz. So these guys are crawling around. They're reticulatus, Gertrude, Paisley and Marshall. That one's just kind of chilling in a funny position there. These guys aren't doing much. Gretel is just starting to move a little bit. Bilbo is kind of just chilling over there. Cosmo is in the hive over there. And then Hansel is just kind of chilling over here. Yeah. And Gretel, Hansel, Bilbo's over there. And then that's Gertrude. And Paisley and Marshall. Oh, just lost one there. I was going to give them some strawberries so they can have something to eat whenever they're ready if they want to. So I've just put some strawberries in there for these guys. Hansel has decided to go over here on Cottlebone. Gretel has kind of buried their body, and Cosmo is still over there, and Bilbo is kind of just chilling over here. These guys, because this one's at the top, I'm gonna have to wait until they move down or into a better position, just enough so I can like slide the lid away, just so I can put my hand in to put the food in, sort of thing. But in an awkward position at the minute. Also, because these tanks are glass, I feel like, I think I heard that glass retains or might retain heat better. I'm not entirely sure if that's correct or not. I'd have to look into it again. Or if any of you guys know, then feel free to let me know in the comments. So I managed to open the lid once this one had moved enough and put the strawberry food in there. This is currently the position they're in, and I also filled this one with water so they can have a drink or a wash, and these guys still kind of just chilling, not doing much at the minute, and the same there with the strawberry fridge over there, and I filled up the bowl over here with water so they can have a drink or a wash. So that's good, they're all sorted. So just a little update on the snails. It's now nearly 5 o'clock. It's currently 4:54. I think I started setting up my snails around 2, half 2ish. Or like, I think it was sometime around 2, 2:15ish that I started working on the new setups. I just came to check on them and see how they're doing. So Hansel, I think, yeah, this is Hansel. He is climbing up now on the side of the tank, which is cool. And Bilbo is climbing up at the back there, which you can kind of see. So yeah, Hansel and Bilbo are now climbing up in this setup. This is my Fullicas, but Gretel is still hiding over there, and Cosmo is hiding back in there still. But yeah, they're doing good, and these guys seem to be doing well. So this one is still over here, and these two have gone to the back there, having snowballs or something. I don't know if they're maybe trying to make out. But yeah, no, they're all doing good. And they all seem pretty comfortable with the new setups, at least so far. So that's good. It's always good.